What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. We are going to be playing with Juggernauts today, and specifically going for this guy right here, Mr. Skeleton King. I think he is the most broken tank in the game right now, by far. As far as like pure HP and like shield and everything that goes along with that, I think he's the best tank. So we get the Chaos modifier, which is perfect because that means that we're going to get at least one, hopefully, 5 or 4-star Skeleton King. So we're gonna get a free merge from the goblins and a merge from the wizard. I hope, hopefully not a dark goblin. Yo, already we have a 4-star god machine. We're just gonna sell that. You know the drill. Just try to buy as many 4-stars as possible, and then just merge into other, merge up. Let's just do this. I was hoping it would go into something else. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. We'll just run in with these guys right here. The assassins are gonna be great. The perfect thing is that I am playing Spirit Empress, and so I have a huge advantage over these guys since I'm playing Spirit Empress. So we're going to try to sell the Golden Knight and then just... Actually, I don't know. Do we want to or do we not want to? We'll see what we want to do with the Golden Knight. I'll see if we can get another Mega Knight first. Yeah, we're going to sell the Golden Knight. There's a Bandit. Okay. There's a Witch. Nice. There's one of those. Sell that. So the goal with this is to buy as many 4-stars as you can. There you go. And then sell the non 4-stars. So you can see right there, already have a 2-star or a 3-star Skeleton King. Let's just do this. No, I wanted that in for the G Skelly. Did y'all not see me do that? That's okay. We're going to cook this guy. Let's go ahead and start cycling some more on the bench. This is a 2-star here. There's a princess, so now we need one more princess. There. I'm not going to buy the princess yet because I want to see... actually, I don't know how this math works, because it won't automatically merge with the Skeleton King if the princesses go up into a Skeleton King, but we'll see. Okay, they went to a queen. That's fine. We'll do this, and hopefully get another baby dragon or something. Okay, there's that. That's good. Okay. Oh, man, I needed to go into a Golden Knight. There we go. 4-star queen. Okay, that's fine. I'm not going to sell it, that's for sure. There's that. Skeleton King, I don't want that. We can do this. Okay, nice. Golden Knight's good. Baby Dragon's good. Oh man, we have so many queens, but we are going to get a merge from the bandit next time. And it's so funny, like, Spirit Empress has such a huge advantage over everybody else in this game. In this mode, exactly. This exact mode. So, we need to... I mean, this is a Skeleton King video, but everybody loves seeing chaos. So we're just going to try to keep building up and get as many 4-stars as possible. There you go, 4-star Skeleton King. That's what we wanted to see. Okay, another Skeleton King. And Ewiz, I don't really care. You guys will notice that a lot of the 5-star or 4-star 5-cost cards are actually in the shop still in late game, which is, might be surprising, but it's because nobody ever actually buys them. Okay, Golden Knight. Queen. I might sell this, and there's the queen. There's another 3-star Skeleton King, bro. What is this? Look at these guys. They're just... He's dead. Oh, it's the dead guy already. He just one-tapped everybody. The two of them together. Okay, let's try to get one more 4-star. I've seen somebody get 4 4-stars a few times. I don't think I've ever seen 5 4-stars. Let me know in the comments if you got 5 4-stars. And I really don't think 6 is even possible. But if somehow you did it, make sure you let me know in the comments. I would love to see that. A lot of y'all DM me on Instagram and send me stuff there in the Discord as well. In the Discord. If you want to join up there's a place where we only share like screenshots of 4-stars, and so there's this constant conversation there about, how good can we actually get teams in this game. And so if you guys are not in the Discord, I highly recommend you join that. Okay, I don't think we're going to be able to get any more merges, so this guy's just going to be cooked by the 4-star. Look at this. Look at how much damage it does. 1464. It might one-shot that prince on this hit. Okay, the prince was already mostly dead, but look at how much damage it does to the... Guys, crazy card. We didn't really see him in his element here because he was just a 4-star, just standing out on his own. But in these next other games, I'm going to show you in a few different teams exactly how good Skeleton King is. Okie dokie, Echo Bench. This is another one that's going to be very, I guess, easy for us to get the 3-star on. Yeah, I'll just do this. Okay. Well, what level is his? I should check. Level 10. So it's going to be a draw. That's fine, but at least we're generating Elixir, which is way more important for us. Actually, with the draw, I don't know if that counts as a loss for him. Wait, why is his doing so much less damage than mine? How is mine winning? Okay, it wasn't. It was a draw. But I don't know if that counts as a loss for him, so I don't know if he'll get the +4 elixir or not. I guess we'll never know. Okay. We need to get... Ooh, that's huge for us. And another merge right off bat. Okay. We're going to go for some Rangers this game. Rangers with Skeleton King in front. So here's another Ranger here. There's that. We definitely need to get a card. Okay, there he is. We'll do this just because I want the goblins. So we're just going to try to get a 4-star. What are you doing, brother? Try to get a 4-star Skeleton King in this game. I think we have enough elixir now from our passive cycling to be able to get all our other Rangers. And the Skeleton King is so good in front of Rangers because he has all that crazy HP, which allows him to just survive so long that the opponents are just, you know, stationary, and your Rangers can charge up and just melt your opponents. So we just need a Skeleton Dragon now. Go ahead and sell this, I think, because he's one of the easier ones to get back. That's way better than a Valkyrie, so we're going to go and do that. There's 2-star Skelly Drag. We'll just buy the Valkyrie back for fun. Sell it again. There's that. We'll just go ahead and put this in over here. Yeah, I probably should have used my Skeleton King trick. Not Skeleton King, my Echo Bench trick. If y'all don't know what that is, it's where you get the free card from Echo Bench, and you leave it on the field, and then you play the Skeleton King, and then as soon as the round starts, you can actually pick up the free, you know, the orange orb, and you can put that on the Echo Bench, and it still gives you the free card. I just didn't know which was the Skeleton King and which was the Goblin, so I just wanted to take both. Okay, we'll actually sell this, because, yeah, we can get a 3-star there, and we're just looking for a Dark Goblin. There it is. If you guys watched my Rangers video, you know that I said that far more important than... Wow. Okay, so we are going to do this, because I just want to do that. Far more important than getting all 4 Rangers on the board is getting all of your... or is getting your 2 Juggernauts up there, because if you only have 1 Juggernaut, you're not giving anybody the shield. And so as soon as you go up against a Goblin Machine or any other stunning card, like Mage, you're cooked, because there's absolutely nothing you can do to stop those CC abilities because you don't have the Juggernauts activated. So even if you have to run the 3 out of 3 Rangers, or the 3 out of 4 Rangers, you need to have the 2 out of 2 Juggernauts up there in round 5, and sometimes even in round 4, and sometimes even round 3, you want to have 2 Juggernauts, 2 Rangers. Alright, so we're in a really good spot here, like a really, really good spot. There's no way we lose this. It's just a matter of, can we get to a 5-star? 5-star. I wish, bro. Could you imagine if they had 5 stars? Just go ahead and sell this. I want to recycle a bit more. Can we get to a 4-star Skeleton King? To have the 2 first games have 4 stars in each would be kind of crazy. Oh, I should have bought the Skeleton Dragons. What am I doing? Okay, there's Skeleton Dragons. I think somebody's blocking on the Princess or has it, so we probably won't be able to get that, but... Ooh, he has the 3-star Witch and one of our Skeleton Kings. So if we beat this guy, which I'm very certain we will, we'll be able to pick up another Skeleton King from the shop. And then... Actually, yeah, we're going to destroy this guy, but we... Actually, no, we won't be able to one-shot the other guy. So it'll take us at least 2 rounds to get through the other guy. I mean, look at how many troops are out here. And imagine if we threw a Witch in there. I'm going to run it with an Undead comp later in the video and see how well that does, but I think it's going to be pretty crazy. Okay... Just looking for a Skeleton King. Looking for a Skeleton King. Please, please, please. Just help us out, brother. We all want to see the 4-star again. He probably blocked it, which is... Oh, there it is, there it is. Okay, nice. So there's no reason to buy it right now. There's no reason to sell something to buy it. So we'll just wait it out. We'll get the free one more time, and then we'll buy that one to get the 4-star. And yeah, since he has 8 HP, we know that the max damage we can do is 7. So we're definitely going to last at least 1 more round, and then we can get the 4-star Skeleton King and just steamroll him. Look at this. I think it might one-shot that. No, it didn't. Okay, the 4-star would have by far. Look at that. The skeleton... Oh no, the bomb does reach the back line. But look at that. Because of the Juggernaut shield, the bomb didn't even stun any of the backline troops. They were still able to keep shielding up. And that's another thing why it's so important to play it like that with Rangers. Because with the Rangers, you don't want them to take any time. You don't want them to have any time that they're not shooting. You want them to be constantly shooting so that they can keep charging up. And so by putting the shield on there, you're protecting them from the stuns, which would stop them from shooting and then not allow them to heat up as fast. So that's why it's really important to do that. Okay, that's awesome for us. That's also awesome for us. I think he's kind of given up on blocking me right now just to try to get as many stars as he can, and I'm not even worried about blocking him. Y'all have probably heard me say it a lot this season, but blocking is not nearly as important as it was last season because there's so many other cards. Ooh, 4-star, which means there's so many viable comps. So, you know, well blocking is still important in a lot of matches. It's not a make or break. And look at this. So my entire team is melted except for my Skeleton King and surprisingly my Dark Goblin. And it barely even tickled him. Like 11,000 HP, guys. This is crazy. Absolutely insane. Pretty crazy that we got 2 4-star Skeleton Kings right off the bat. Okay. Elixir Collector. Interesting modifier here. We got 2 really short names here. Okay, we'll do a Rangers here to start. And then might throw in the Giant Skeleton here. Probably want to run another full Juggernaut team. And then probably an Undead team. Because I feel like Undead has been slept on a lot this season. I think that there have been so many other new comps that have just overshadowed it. But, I mean, if you realize that the 6 out of 6 does, you know, curses 4 enemies by 75% HP, that's crazy. But even the 4 out of 4, the 3 enemies by 50% HP, you combine that with a few other traits, and you can get some really good comps. Okay, I probably should have picked the Real Ghost, to be honest, but this might be fine. These guys will die almost immediately, and then the bomb will stop them, hopefully. We do want to... Oh, man, we're just not getting merges here. Obviously, I'm playing Spirit Empress because I'm not going for a Goblin team, but it is still... oh, wow, we just melted them. Wow, look at that. Alright, and Wizard's not even going to be able to kill the Skeleton Dragon, I don't think. Nice. our OG Skeleton Dragon strike with literally 1 HP. 1 out of 339. That's crazy. Okay, so we're not doing too bad right now because we were able to win that and we're not going to get, you know, steamrolled. This guy's taking a long time. Okay, here we go. We need this. I was hoping we get a merge. Okay, so because I took that last win, I don't think it's crucial for us to go for this merge here. I think what we'll do next turn is grab this merge here, sell our collector because it's going to be a 7 elixir, and then just madly try to cycle around and go ahead and grab our Skeleton King and the rest of our Juggernauts. Just because it's very, very important to make sure we at least get one of each because they're such a desirable team. Wait, are we going to win this? We just rolled this guy. I did not think we were going to win that. Wow. Okay. Well, that makes things less dire for us. We possibly could wait one more turn for the Elixir Collector, but I almost always like to sell it at 7. Just because I feel like that's the sweet spot. It's sometimes a bit early. I mean, it's earlier than a lot of people will sell theirs. But that's what gives you the advantage because you're able to cycle and pick the cards out of the pool before everybody else is. And so that early advantage is really helpful. Okay. There we go. Okay, huge that we got that. Maybe we run it with a throwers comp, I'm thinking. Sure. We'll do this just because we can get the free goblins, but then we'll run it with some throwers. I do like the musketeer and the spear gob as the throwers for this team, just because again you get the noble synergy, plus you get the goblin synergy, which allows you to get, you know, a 4-star spear gob, or at least just give you the extra 1 elixir, 1 or 2 elixir now because you can get a dark goblin, but an extra free 1 or 2 elixir every single round. So we need to pick up the Goblin Machine and the Knight, which are both very desirable cards, so we might have to search a bit. He's got a Goblin Machine, he's got a Knight, so we need to search for those pretty quickly. Okay, there's the Machine, and there's the Knight. Wow, that was not as bad as I thought it would be. I'm going to run this setup right here like this. Same setup that I run with Assassins. Actually, speaking of Assassins, should I go for Assassins? I might do that. I'm going to go ahead and sell this because it's not crucial. Well, okay, let's just do this. Let's just go for the throwers this round here. This will be fine. And then we'll go for Assassins. Oh, he has a 3-star Stab Goblin. But I think we roll this guy. Look at how much, even at 3 stars. Like, with this positioning, Valkyrie took most of the hits, but then as soon as the Valkyrie dies, everybody would be focusing the Skeleton King, and there's just way too much HP on them for them to do anything. And we just roll this guy, and he does so much damage. And the skeletons alone have what, like 2,000 damage, or 2,000 health, and what, 200 damage, I think is what it was. Let's just see what else we can find quickly here. Ooh, what does he have? He has a God Machine, so we won't be able to get the 3-star God Machine. Okay, let's just sell the Knight. We can't get that either. Okay, we just need to get one more. Okay, there's a thrower. I think we'll just run the throwers again. I mean, even we might 6-piece this guy, to be honest. And his prince isn't going to do anything. So I really like this positioning. because you get the double shield on the 2 back troops and you get a single shield on the Goblin Machine. And because the Goblin Machine is very, very important for the stuns he does, I think it's pretty crucial to give him that extra shield. It just allows him to last longer and be more protected. Okay, I think we just beat this guy. Yeah. I mean, it's so easy, guys. The Juggernauts are just such a bailout, and they carry your entire team no matter what you put behind them. All right, guys, Master Arena. Definitely not my favorite modifier. I know I talked about it in Molt's, in the video I did with Molt about how, you know, I kind of enjoyed playing it because it adds a different level of skill, but when you're not playing Goblin Queen, it is a whole lot harder. And we are going against 2 Goblin Queens, but thankfully we got 2 2-star Goblins right off the bat, which is crazy. So the last team I want to play with is actually a 4 out of 4, or a 4 out of 6 now, I guess, Undead team. It'll still use Juggernauts with the Goblin Machine, but it's also going to use the Dark Goblin as well, because that is a very, very good card right now with the Ranger's buff. And there it is. So let's go ahead and grab this and this, and we already have these, so we can probably get a 3-star next round. And that's just going to give us a ton of Elixir, so we can honestly go ahead and probably try to cycle and get some of our Undead troops out there. So the team is the Dark Goblin and Skeleton Dragons, which are going to be the Ranger synergy, the Goblin Machine and the Skeleton King, obviously that's what the video is about, is going to give you the Juggernaut synergy, and then to complete the Undead, we're going to throw in the Giant Skeleton and the Witch. I don't really think that Royal Ghost fits too well in this team, so that's why we're going to leave him out. But you guys realize that I just listed off some very expensive cards. We got a 5 cost, 2 4 costs, 2 3 costs, a very expensive team. Ooh, that's not what I expected there. That's really good though. Since he's not necessary, we're gonna go ahead and take him off. And there's a 3-star on him, which is crazy. Let's go ahead and get him over there. We'll get him out there. So we get the 2 assassins. And that's another possibility. If you can't get a 3-star Goblin, or if you can't get a Goblin Machine at all because he's blocked, you can replace the Goblin Machine with the Stab Goblin and then take out the Giant Skeleton for the Royal Ghost, and then he still takes over. I wish there was there were 3 out of 3 that would give you something, because then you could do, you know, you could even throw in now the Skeleton King and the Goblin Machine and get the 3 out of something on both, which would be very good. I'm not going to take the Dark Goblin here. I don't think we're gonna have any chance of getting a 4-star. Oh, okay, I guess there's still a few in the shop, but whatever. We'll just cycle. Wow, there's still a lot in the shop. I didn't expect that. Okay, there's our Skeleton King, so we're just gonna sell you because you're not helpful to us anymore. And we need a Witch. There's our Witch, so we got him out, or her out there. And another Skeleton King is fine. Let's just get another one of them out there. We do really need to get a Goblin Machine, and I'm hoping that there's still one available. This guy has a 2-star, and that's the only one out there, so maybe you'll just try to keep cycling down here. I guess I'll just sell you. Okay. There's a Witch. There's a Goblin. And we did take a big loss there. That's kind of surprising, but we got some good merges coming up. We'll try to cycle and get a 3-star Skeleton King, and hopefully we can play the dead guy next round. We just need to get that Goblin Machine, because activating the Juggernauts is going to be crucial for us. There it is. Okay, I'm going to take that. Sell that. Again, we have to be very careful with who we buy and sell now, because we can't just go running around. We want this in here up front. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move you and you and you and just run it like this. We are playing against a guy who has a full team established, so it's going to be kind of iffy here. But I think that hopefully our Dark Goblin can carry, and because we're going to get, you know, all that damage on people. Okay, Bomb's going to hit the Goblin Machine, his Goblin Machine, which is going to be very helpful for us. Our Dark Goblin is already going crazy. Just needs to take out that Valkyrie. Nice, okay. Perfect. Wow. Dark Goblin carried for us. Alright, now we got to get... Now that we have our exact team in the position we want, we know that Master Arena is going to do the work for us by, you know, keeping them powered up. So now we can just use the Elixir we have to cycle and try to find some 2 and 3 stars on the troops that don't yet have them. And that's the first one for us. That's the most important, I would say. I kind of want to sell the Skeleton Dragon or the Witch, but I still think they're both out there, so I'm just going to sit on this and grab the 2-star next time. I mean, obviously we're playing the Dead Guy, so it doesn't matter, but if we can grab the Giant Skeleton next round, that'll still be perfectly fine by me. These guys are the Goblin Queen players, though, so it's going to be a showdown between them probably this round. And then we'll play the winner, and hopefully we can take him out. That Prince is doing nothing. I still think Prince needs a bit of a rework. Like, even at 3 stars and with the stat boost that came for this season, he's still just very underwhelming in my opinion. Actually, wait. I think there's going to be another round, yeah. So, the Dark Ogden's kind of clutched up for this guy, and so he's going to survive for another round. Which makes things... Yeah, see, I could have had a 4-star dart at this point, I'm telling you. Let's do this just because I want to build up some more Elixir. I still think we can get our... Oh, I should have got the machine there, not gonna lie. That was a mistake. Alright, this is fine. Yeah, there's a machine. I'll just grab the machine next time. Nobody... Okay, this guy does have 1, but he's not... Yeah, okay, bummer. So he's not gonna lose, because he's going to be the guy we play next round after we beat this guy, but I think there's not even a chance that we lose to this guy. We have all 2 stars and 2 3-stars, and very powerful 3 stars at that. So the reason we set the team up this way is because we're getting the Juggernaut shields on all of our backline, getting the double Juggernaut shields on our weakest troop, which is the Skeleton Dragons, and then leaving our Giant Skeleton up front because we want him to die. We don't want him to be protected by the shields. So that's really good for us. Unfortunately, this guy does have the Prince, so that's going to want to knock our... wow, I could have had a 4-star 3 times over by now. And I might still be able to, not gonna lie. Okay, there's a 3-star Witch, it's huge. Or a 4-star, 4-star Dark Goblin is what I was talking about. Come on. I know there's still another Skeleton Dragon out there. We're just gonna have to do this, just try to build up the Elixir. No, okay. Well, we have really, really good 3-stars here. Probably the best, well, we could have had a 3-star God Machine, but... Besides him, we have the best 3 stars we could on the team, and hopefully the Witch just spawns enough skeletons and we can just see. So he got knocked all the way to the back, and now he's going to be like the last troop that they target. Look at the skeletons. The skeletons are going to carry us. Yeah, look at this. And he has so much HP. Even though the Rangers are going to heat up, they're still attacking him, and he just ate so many shots, and now there's so many skeletons on the board. Look at that, guys. Alrighty, well, there you go. There's some really good teams you can use with Skeleton King. I think he's the best tank in the game right now by far. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like, comment below your favorite part, comment below other teams you want me to play. Drop a subscription to the channel if you're new here. I'd really appreciate that. Join the Discord if you guys have not yet. We have a really good time in there. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.